Cleggy, good to see you, finally. It's been all season, you've been ducking and diving interviews, but we've finally got you in front of a camera. Seriously speaking, how are you feeling? How are the boys feeling after Friday night?
A bit disappointed, really. It was a game that, we targeted that we could win. We've been playing well quite recently, and we started well in our first half. We were real close, and a bit disappointed to not come away with the 2 points after it all, really.
Apart from most of the boys playing out of position, what went wrong on Friday, and what was it like for you playing second row as well? It's a newfound position.
I think as a team we just struggled to get out of yardage a bit. We were kicking from our own half most of the time, whereas they were pinning Gids a lot in our left corner, so territory battle was always in their favour, so we didn't really get a chance to get up the other side of the field and score some points, which we'd been doing quite well over the last few weeks. But yeah, a bit of second row recently. Corey Oates I've been nicknamed in training, so to be fair, I've enjoyed it. It's been better than standing on the wing for 80 minutes doing nothing anyway. So, but now I've got used to it over the last couple of weeks, and somehow I've managed to do all right. I'm not quite sure how, but too many tackles for my liking. Yeah.
I was going to say it's kind of come out of necessity, hasn't it, with all the injuries, suspensions, whatever. But is this the newfound position, or are you going to slink back off to the wing when the second row has come back?
Well, it's a bit easy on the wing. I won't be moaning at any of the forwards ever again after these couple of stints. I've been blowing, honestly. Like, physically, it's been harder than anything I've ever done. So I won't be moaning at any of the back rows or middles anymore. But no, I've gone all right, to be fair. So we'll have to see what Chris reckons. But I think he'll be keeping me there for the short time anyway, while we get a few injuries back. So yeah.
It'll be nice to see you back at second row anyway against Toulouse.
Yeah.
It's not one of the easiest tests in the championship. Listen, looking at the league table, obviously it is what it is. How do you view the overall situation now?
You've just got to try and keep going for yourself rather than anything else. Is what it is at the bottom. We've got some tough games coming up, but it's like personal pride. Everyone's got something to play for, and you just got to try and focus on yourself these last few games. Have a decent dig. Hopefully get a few decent performances in before the end of the season, but yeah, I think it's more like individual motivation rather than anything else.
I know you're a Wakey boy, but you're a Thunder boy at heart.
Yeah.
Thunder gave you the chance and everything like that. How does it kind of make you personally feel what's happening this season, where Thunder are in the league currently?
Yeah, I think it probably hit me a bit harder than anyone else, really. I've been here since I was 18 now, and it's been most of my career has been here, so it's tough to take. It definitely hurts. I mean, everyone will be hurting, but I definitely feel it coming through the academy here. It's tough. We want to see this club in the championship competing, and it's just not been that this season. So yeah, it's definitely hard to take this year.
Bearing that in mind, what's the rest of the season about for Thunder? Because I know, Chris was talking to us last week. He says, look, we're not waving the white flag, but I mean, it'd be a miraculous escape if we were to get out of it now. But what is the rest of the season about?
You just want to go down fighting. We don't want to be seen as a team that gives up. We want to play till that very last moment against Batley away on that Saturday. So it's like I said, it's more individual motivation. We don't want to be seen as a team that's giving up. We want to just put everything in for the last few games and just give it all, really.
Starting with Toulouse, of course, back here on Saturday, naturally. A lot of people naturally not giving us much of a chance against them. What do you and the boys say about that?
No, obviously they're a good team. There's no denying that. They've had some great results this year. So it's going to be tough. We know that. So we just got to try and put a decent performance in, and we might surprise ourselves. You never know. So we'll be working hard this week and just try and get the most out of the game on Saturday and build into obviously Featherstone and then Barrow, who we obviously drew against earlier on in the season. So got to try and take some positives out of these next couple of games and then build into a winnable game against Barrow.
Nice easy end of the season anyway. Look, if the relegation does happen, how important is it to kind of end this season on a high note, to be able to take something into next season?
Yeah, I think just for a bit of morale as well, get some smiles around the place, hopefully keep everyone smiling a bit more, and but yeah, obviously going into next year, if we end on a high, it just lift everyone's spirits a bit more, and everyone will be more excited to come back next year.